Hey, people, I'm coming to you real quick because I have dinner on the stove as I speak. But um, too many thoughts were coming to not get this out and get this out there right now and today. So, if a 24-year-old woman whose career hinges on her bringing home gold medals and endorsements and things to the nation can sit down and say, my mental health is not here for me to do this, what's stopping you from doing that? It's a real question. It's a real thing. And yes, people will say it's easy for her to do it because she doesn't have a family. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have that. I get it. I get all the things. I have all the things. I have a family. I have children. I have a job. I have things that sometimes say I cannot take the mental health break that I need. Be that as it may, if you don't find a way to take one, it will take it for you. Let her, Simone Biles, and Naomi Osaka, and whoever else decides, what's the girl, Shikari, because she had her issue before even getting to the Olympics, disallowed her from running or whatever the case may be. All of these things are real issues. If you do not take care of your mental health, it will sit you down in the worst way possible. And what you don't want to do is be on the other side of that. For her, in Simone's case, okay, so she stumbles through another routine. She keeps missing her landings. If you saw any of the footage of the last piece to her competition, you could tell she was having a off time or an off day. Like that's not her normal routine, and you may not have been able to tell why she was having whatever she was having. But let's just say that continued. She performs in her last event. It knocks them out of contention for a medal. Period. Now y'all questioning whether or not she's the GOAT or not. Regardless of if she wins a gold medal today, tomorrow, or 4 more years from now, does not take away from all of her previous and prior accomplishments. They still stand. They still are what they are. If that girl earned the title of greatest of all time in Olympics and other Olympians are giving it to her, let her have her shine. It does not go anywhere just because she decided that in this space, in this time, my head is not going to allow me to do the thing that I need to do. That is a very real place. That is a place that more people need to understand and admit to and come out of instead of trying to power through it and fake it till you make it and all of that stuff. Sometimes you can't fake it. Let's just call it what it is. You cannot fake it, and you are not faking it well. Stop it. You are hurting yourself. You are hurting other people around you. Take a lesson from these two young women who said, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to sit down and figure out a way to get myself together and then go back to doing what I need to do. If she competes next week in her other events or not, takes nothing away from her. If you don't do one more thing today, it takes nothing away from you. And I am specifically talking to mothers, to teachers who are planning through summer, who are working through summer, who are doing all of those things. Whether you do another thing today absolutely does not matter. Sit down, take some time to do whatever it is you want to do. And that might really be absolutely nothing. But give your mind some time to unwind from all of the stuff you have to deal with. If you don't do it, it's going to come back on you. And that's not the thing that you want to happen. You want to be able to always operate in a capacity where you have control over what's going on to a degree. Some things you just not going to have no control over. If your kids are off the hook one day, you may not really have nothing to do with that. They're children. They're going to do what they do. If your job is off the hook, you definitely can't control that. That's what it's going to be for that day. Control what you can, which is yourself and your reactions. And if you feel like in the morning you can't do it today, do the part that you can, and the rest of it, it'll still be there tomorrow, and it's all right. Unless you're a surgeon and somebody's fitting to die over what you don't do, everybody else will be fine. And so will you if you sit down and take a break. Just giving you a chance to redefine your thoughts about you. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.